the polls, but her family are braced. And you can watch the US election results as they happen tomorrow night here on ITV1 and on ITVX. That will then be followed by a special edition of Good Morning Britain, America Decides, at 6 a.m. on Wednesday morning with Ed and Susanna live from Washington, D.C. In other news this morning, more than 7,000 buildings in England with dangerous cladding have yet to be identified, according to a report out this morning. It's estimated that remedial works affecting 250,000 households could take until 2035, but without greater transparency, families actually have no idea when their homes will be made safe. Nick Dixon is... Elsewhere, the King and Queen of Spain have been pelted. Stars of the new Paddington movie, Paddington in Peru movie, spoke about the beloved bear's royal connections at the film's world premiere in London tonight. The latest film briefly features the famous photograph of the late Queen having tea with Paddington. Michelle Morrison reports. Super stuff. That's it. You're up to date now. Well, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris have been campaigning heavily in vital swing states overnight, the regions where the winner could determine the outcome of the election. With just 24 hours to go, more than 75 million people have already cast their votes. In Pennsylvania, the Republican presidential nominee alluded again to election fraud and cheating, which critics say is paving the way for Trump to challenge the outcome of the election if it doesn't go in his favour. Well, our chief correspondent, Richard, in a UK exclusive, the cousin of Kamala Harris has told Good Morning Britain he fears for her safety following the election. Authorities are reportedly preparing for unrest in Washington, with security measures being boosted at the White House, the Capitol building and the home of the Vice President. Our North America correspondent. A new ITV documentary examines Queen Camilla's work to raise awareness of domestic abuse. The 90-minute film, called Her Majesty the Queen Behind Closed Doors, includes never-seen-before private meetings with survivors, as Liz Summers reports. Richard, to plenty of Trump fans, razor-fine margins between both candidates for some unrest are just happening far too slowly.